Hello, hello. How's it going? I just, I don't know. I don't have brain's somewhat fried right now. Apologies. We're doing some more Terraria today. For people who don't know, started this a bit several months. Started a playthrough with these mods a bit like a little bit like years ago. Not years ago, like months ago on stream. I would have continued. I got past wall, and I would have continued, except my SSD bricked itself, and I lost all the files. And since I no longer constrained on what I have to stream, at least not as much as I was previously, I thought that now would be a good time to bring it back. And also, I need something to, yeah. And also, I just felt like playing Terraria again. We're playing with both the Calamity mod and Infernum, and the Infernum mod, which Calamity makes the game harder and adds a lot of content. Infernum makes Calamity even harder. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Just go ahead and turn this on. Hi. Yeah, Terraria is pretty cool. It is. It's one of my favorite games. The second favorite behind Outer Wilds. I don't think there's anything that could beat that. Hi. Hi. Uh, yeah, let's just let's just hop right in, honestly. Yeah. Last stream we got started. We got a whole lot done. Still need to get a bit more done. Like still need a weapon, still need armor, but I'm pretty set on quite a few things. Got a very good start last time. I think it was bottom. What was it? Bottom left, bottom right. I'm still figuring it out. We'll do bottom left. Why not? The classic. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Where's Tmod? There we go. Bottom. Let's boot up the cane. There we go. This is dorking about today. Been arting a lot. I see. Honestly, I haven't really done that much art lately. I should really do more. Well, I mean, I also have like an art stream planned for sometime soon because of the charity campaign I did back in July. That was one of the dono goals that we met. Didn't meet all of them, but the ones that we did meet are ones that I can definitely do. Not quite certain about the karaoke stream. That's also on the docket at some point. I promise I will get to them eventually. Sometime relatively soon, I guess. It depends on if I can actually prepare for them. Anyway. Making my new overlay. Ooh. Interesting. Hoi hoi more Infernum. Hi, Aqua. Oh, right. A blood moon. Yeah, also I have an extra mining helmet. No sound? There's either no sound or it's just really quiet. But I will double check the I will double check the sound. Give me a second. Yo! Tikri, I think that's Tikri. Thank you so much for the subscription. It means a lot. Oh. Is it? Yeah, okay, it is on. It's just a little bit quiet. Yeah, it's for some reason it was not connected, but not actually doing that. Yeah, I recognize touch scaling tail as Tikri. Also, for some reason, I wasn't following on Blue Sky. I don't know when that happened. It's been remedied for sure. Oh wow, I got a bloody tear already. That's awesome. there's a jackal. Yeah, thank you so much for the sub. Considering the horde, low volume sound, it's like a smart idea. Do you have spawns up? So I'm playing I'm playing modded, right? So I'm playing this difficulty, which is an additional difficulty from a separate mod for Calamity mode, but it is based on Death mode, which makes Blood Moons, hold on. It makes Blood Moons spawn a crazy amount of enemies. Yeah. So I got those. I should probably be underground just for, like, you know. You don't say? Yeah, it's like, it's just strictly a death mode change. I'm pretty sure underground it's, like, down a lot. Like, you can see it's back to single digits. But I would like to get some more... Ooh. I do want a full set of mining armor, actually. Playing the 10 times spawn rate playthrough as a sub milestone. Honestly, like... Dang. Honestly, like... Oh, no, 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 no. Not 10, 100, yeah. Like, it's... Farming would be quicker? On the surface, yeah. Yeah, it's mostly just, like, surface. Oh, that was the end of the blood moon? Dang, just bombs. Yeah, it mostly just impacts stuff on the surface. And only, like, during a blood moon. So, yeah. Yeah, I got the pressure plate? I did. That's the treasure chest, but I can't tell if it is a dead man's chest. Probably isn't, actually. Yeah, it's not a dead man's chest. It's just a treasure chest. But yeah, thank you so much for the like I don't get subs often, so I don't exactly know what to say, but it does mean a lot. Thank you so much for that. It's yeah. Little sub dance, yeah. I guess, like, one of the things that my brain is, like, I can't sentence right now, so bear with me, but, enjoy your, there are tons of cute bat and snake emojis that you get access to, yeah. One of them days, yeah. I would like to find a mining shirt at some point. Because I got a random pair of mining pants and 2 mining helmets. 2! That's the rare one, believe it or not. It's like a 1 in 8 for the others, and like 2 for the... Oh yeah, something that happened last time. This boulder trap that I pointed out, like, this is a boulder. It went off, but it was replaced by, like, some tin, and I posted to Discord, and something that people said could have happened is that this is a part of it. Part of. Wait. There. I think it was a detonator trap, and it went off. I think something. Wait, no. I need to do a bit of research. Hold on. Give me a second. Can enemies activate it? A detonator is not triggered by enemies or NPCs falling on it. There's like a suspicious hole here. That's like if it was. This chest is not looted either. But it seems like it was. So what happened? I think it was an explosive trap, but it was already set off? Oh, and there's my dog. Yeah, odd. The wiki says that they can't set it off. Very weird. I'm not certain what caused this hole. I don't exactly want to go into the desert. One of life's great mysteries. Yeah. In the meantime, let's see if I can't get some more stuff. So the first boss is King Slime. I'm doing them roughly in order. Ignore the dog barking. She does that a lot. Or don't ignore it. She's cute either way. Oh yeah, something that I did want to do actually. Was I want to go ahead and firstly get a few of the pylons set up. Used to noisy pets? Yeah. I think I can check the. I can definitely get the desert. I think I can also check the jungle too. I want to see if there's a gnome in here. There does not seem to be. Ow. I guess something else I want to check at some point is just... Hi and bye, I know dear God Bennett Foddy's new game Baby Steps is releasing soon. Good night, Rain. Oh, the Bennett Foddy, yes, Desert Pylon. Nice. That's the first pylon. There's gonna be a new Bennett Foddy game. A little bit of a stretch break, always important to stretch those muscles. Let's get back onto this one. 3D Quap? Oh gosh, that sounds like it's gonna be awful. Yeah, I legitimately just think that the big hive just went right over to the main jungle cave. Oh, I'm gonna explain this real quick. The way the jungle generates, there's always like there's always a tunnel leading straight from the surface to the bottom of the jungle, which is usually the underworld. However, it can be blocked by structures. I mean, dinner. We'll be working. All right. Have a good dinner. Hope the meal is amazing. Yeah, it's a cave straight from the surface to the bottom. it can be blocked by structures. In this case, the giant hive that Calamity generates, it was blocked by that. So I'm going to have to make my way around that if I want to make use of main cave after this. Which is really unfortunate, considering that I really did not want to. Yeah, this is hard to recognize, but that's main cave. Like, the entrance to main cave. No. Yes. That's amazing that I got that. Could be very, very handy in the future. Yeah, I really should have just, like... really should have used the World Generation mod, removed the, extra structures that Calamity adds. Like, some of them. Because some like there was an update that added like several structures, and none of them I like, really. Well, I do like well, outside of the chest loot in it that's guaranteed. I'm not really that against Forsaken Archives. You just went right through that. I think it's called Forsaken Archives or Forbidden Archives, one of the two. It's like bottom of the dungeon. It's a massive arena that's meant to be the place where you fight both Ceaseless Void and Poltergeist after Moonlord. But yeah. Did I ever explore? I did not explore these trees. Wow, I guess what I could do here is I could... Yeah. Firstly, I would like the Golfer and the Angler. Let's come over here. I've gone down to, I believe, Lava Lair. Here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try searching for the shimmer right now, because it's gonna be very handy. If I do find, as the shimmer usually is, yeah, in large worlds you typically have to go, yeah, you typically have to do like multiple shafts downward. Usually I play on medium worlds, but I decided to just do a large one because Calamity. Calamity recommends having a large world for everything, and it literally just does not support small worlds anymore, apparently. If only there was a faster way to do this. Okay. Yep, still going down. Wow, that is really far down, actually. That has stopped there, it seems. No, it stopped there because there's no light there. We're gonna go over a bunch of blocks and then mine down. Don't know how far over we're gonna go, but we're gonna go a little bit over here. Actually, give me a second. Hmm. Trying to remember what it was. Okay, so okay, right, yeah, blue's on the left. So it's I don't think I need to build a tunnel over to the right because um complex terraria theory here. It's a funny way to say it. But um did you know that the what side your shimmer is on is directly linked to the color of your dungeon brick? Like how far to the left and right it is directly related to the color of your dungeon brick. And the depth is related to the color of moss in your world. I think this is fine enough. It's absolutely news to me. Yeah, certain features of world generation are related to each other. One of them is, and believe there are like at least two of these numbers. Guy's name and jungle shrine bricks can also be used. Yeah. That is true. Yes. There's a house here with two pianos. Yeah, so like the starting guide's name, as well as your jungle bricks, the color of your moss, the color of your dungeon bricks, the depth of the Muramasa chest in the dungeon, or sometimes not even the Muramasa chest. Sometimes it's entirely replaced with the gold key. That chest, the first chest in the dungeon, they're all somewhat related to each other. The depth of the Muramasa chest will determine how deep the shimmer generates. And the color of your dungeon brick will determine how far over to the left or right it is. Shimmer as a whole is new. Yeah, well, yeah, it is just a relatively new concept. Like, it is still like latest major content update. Yeah. So there are these, like, we're just gonna call them RNG numbers. So we're gonna focus on two of them. For the first one, is referred to by like speedrunners as the moss rating, because it's related. It's the color of your moss, depth of the Muramasa chest, those. The color of your jungle, the color brick that your jungle shrines have. You can only have one color in your world. And the one that you have in your world is the I believe it's the darker the brick, the deeper the shimmer. Meanwhile, the guide's the first name of the guide, as well as the color of your dungeon brick, helps determine where it is positioned left or right. And it's not like from world border. It's not like distance to world border. It's literally to the left and to the right. With blue, it's to the left. With pink, it's to the right. With green, it's somewhere in the middle. This is no, this is not it. So the main thing to look for when looking for the shimmer is, well, it's called the ether biome, but We just call it sugar, because that's what you find there. That's a granite biome. Now, there we go. I don't see it anywhere here. There being a glowing moss biome here, it makes finding it really nice, because it generates in a pretty distinct shape, right? It's just a solid sphere of stone. It generates, like, after the, It generates, like, after a lot of other stuff. And it is, like, a solid sphere of stone. So it's definitely going to be a little bit deep. That could be it, actually, over on the left. Maybe. I see you. Don't face your blocks on me like you used to be able to do. God damn it. Actually, I am just going to go over there. See if it's actually over there. That could be it. Like, legitimately. Maybe it's a possibility. You actually explore the cave to be able to do that. No. Not there. Again, it generates in a pretty distinct shape, so I will essentially be able to recognize it when I see it. Unless I just get unlucky. I will take that. I actually don't really care about invisibility. Oh yeah, I am out of space. Yeah, that's why I didn't pick up the bat banner. It could be bottom right, or that could just be the edge of the glowing moss. No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it generates as like just a complete solid like stone sphere with like a tunnel going through the middle that extends into like some nearby caves. It could be this on the left. No, it's not. How far over to the left did it generate? Oh my gosh. It generated far. My goodness, it generated like really far over. Oh. The 9 ended before I could grab that. Unfortunate. Yeah, as well. That's the max. Because the because it was night after I got the NPCs moved in, and it's also raining. I can definitely get the I can definitely get the pylon for this. Like, I can definitely go get the ocean pylon. Yeah, I can definitely get the ocean pylon now. A useful bag of chips. Yeah, sure, why not? Gotta stay full on the golf course, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Also for the record, in case you're wondering why the golfer was selling the pylon in the ocean biome, it's not because of the ocean biome, it's because of the angler. Because golfer actually loves the angler, believe it or not. Golfer loves the angler just like the arms dealer loves the nurse. Like, except in a biome that he explicitly hates, which I believe is the desert, the golfer will always sell a pylon if he's like just with the angler, which is really nice. The more you know, yeah. It's something that that you don't really think about too much, but yeah, golfer loves angler. The reason the golfer loves the angler is because the golfer gets his golf balls out of like water hazards. That's why. Makes sense? Yeah. There are like a few of those like kinds of things that you don't really think about too much, but it does make sense. Like the painter loves the dryad. For the vivid colors, of course. That is the actual reason the game gives. Not today, unfortunately, for that guy. Did that blue slime not despawn? How far over to the left is it? Oh my gosh. When I'm searching for a shimmer, I usually dig down by the beach to start, but then just mining in an arbitrary direction to the rightish area like a creature until I find it. I would do that, but it's more efficient to do like this kind of thing. It's probably like super far over to the left, if I to be honest. Like, I can see it being very far over to the left. But I can't see it right now. It's not my first time looking for shimmer. Usually I'm actually very good at it. Actually, that could be it. That could be it. Right there. There's a chance. Let's hope. I mean, like, I can just mine another drop shaft a little bit further to the left. This gap in stone is making me think that it actually could be that. Because, you know. Starting to think it's a little bit. I'm starting to think that's a little bit less likely. It's just, that's just the end of the. Yeah. Nice bat. I could still mine down. I can still mine down over there, actually. This is not it. This is still not it. It's probably, like, really far over to the left. Like, it actually could just be, like, on the left edge of the box. That is a possibility, and I just haven't mined over there yet. Ow. I do not see that one. Possible that Calamity mod messes with it? It does not. But yeah, I do have Calamity. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's still jungle side and just... yeah. It does mess with the guide's name, but not to the extent that it would otherwise hamper my efforts to find us. I wasn't even paying attention to the guide's name when creating this world. I'm pretty sure Calamity Mod doesn't mess with it. Nor does Infernum. Yeah, it's just... Sometimes it just takes a while to find. Oh. Oh, fairy. Nice. Do you already find something? At least the mining's quick? Yeah. At the very least, I already have 2 pieces. I already have mining pants and ancient chisel. Mining helmet does not increase your mining speed. Mining shirt and mining pants do, as does the full set bonus. Mining helmet only does if you have the other 2 pieces. I don't. I'm missing the shirt. I'd say there's a chance this is it, but yeah. Like what? Total of 35% increase in mining speed? Thanks to the full mining set. Not the full mining set, just the pieces of the mining set that I do have. I really need to, like... You can jump that high? Could be there. Could be there. Actually, wait, hold up. Dang. I thought I was onto something with that one. Holy heck, it's taking a while to find this thing. it's just... taking a while, really. Might actually mine down past that. Yeah, I'm mining down past that for sure. Is it gonna line up with the torch? Yeah, it is. Wow, that's... wow, I was not expecting that to happen. That's funny. And cool. That is blue dungeon brick, right? Yeah, that's blue dungeon brick. It sure looks blue to me. Blue means left side, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna show itself at some point. I will say, looking at the dungeon, I can't seem to find a, well, actually, I have a, I have a depth meter. I could go ahead and see, like, just how far down it is. That is a dead man's chest. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. I found it, I found it, I found it. Hold on. Took long enough, here we are. Yeah, it was very far down and very far over to the left. Yeah, I saw like a line of pots and like a gap, and I'm like, that has to be it, and it is. Okay, what in the world was it that I was meaning to change here? Now it's here. Now we're here. So I may as well go ahead and do this. Get my, vital crystal. And now, hi! The Shimmer Slime is coming. Jeez, 4 boulders. Is he dead? He's not dead. Found it. Now I just need to build my housing over there, because, I usually build my, cavern pylon at this place. It used to just be wherever I found it to be, like, most convenient, but, yeah. I will say, it's really far down and really far over to the left. Where's my... Okay. So now I found it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad I double checked because I'm like, what if it's really far down? It was in fact really far down. Okay, that's the good news. I haven't really thought of any bad news yet. Sounds good to me. Let's actually go back to the merchant, buy some more rope just in case I run out. Well, actually, no, here's the bad news. We're really... it just turned morning, so unless it starts raining, town NPCs are gonna have a little bit of difficulty getting, moving into there. I stop until I have placed done enough. It does go through a spider nest, so I will have to go through that one, like, manually. But, yeah. We've hit a point near enough to the bottom to where I can just go down and start placing it like a little bit more manually. Oh, oh! Oh, is there? There's an invisible skeleton. Okay. Demo goes here. Who does the demo like? Actually, let me double check. Demolitionist. Likes the Tavern Keep, Princess, and Mechanic. Okay, so we're gonna need to do something else. Tavern Keep, Princess, Mechanic, that's... Okay, well, not that. That's not what we're doing. Ow. Yeah, it's like really far down. Good thing you didn't fall into lava. Yeah, I actually could have. There was like a little gap on the right. I actually could have fallen into lava. Especially from the direction I came through. Yeah, that could have ended badly, believe it or not. Would have been amazing if you threaded a needle. I also probably just wouldn't have tried to, you know, do that. I can make a sandstorm? Yeah, I will. Place the cloud in a bottle. I may as well also make a sandstorm. A blizzard, I mean. I can't make a blizzard. Because I don't have... Yeah, okay, well... Let's make one of these. Because I probably should. Okay. So. What weapon do I want to use for King Slime? Probably not melee. I mean, I guess an option that I have is Mini Shark with silver bullets. Yeah. Mini Shark silver bullets is an option. Then I could go fossil, which means that does mean I would need to go into the desert. I also need to find an extractinator. I haven't found one of those yet. Yeah, 500. That is good. Nice. So little trick there. When the sand becomes a projectile, When sand becomes a projectile, in order to turn it back into a block, it needs to be like an empty space. If you place like a torch underneath falling sand, then it actually won't be able to place itself. And what happens then is that it just... Yeah. It just doesn't place. Similar trick in Minecraft, pretty sure? Yeah, I pretty much. Ow. Woo. Oh, okay. Stay calm. Very hairy. That could have gone really bad. That was a sand pit trap, or the sand trap, or whatever it's called. It drops a bunch of sand on you. It's pretty deadly. If you know how to handle it, if you know how to handle it. Yeah. Essentially helps test you like keeping you calm under pressure, you know. Oh! Oh, that's a thunder zapper. I could actually, as long as it's not a boulder trap. Actually, you know what? I could just use this. Whatever. Actually, I could go mage. Like... Real talk, I actually could go mage. Not a bad option. For King Slime, I mean. Does it pierce? Oh my god, it pierces. Since when did it... How does it play out? Better than vanilla. Since when did it pierce? Huh? No. I'm looking that up. Oh my gosh. Since when did that pierce? Vanilla changes. weapons. Hi, Afrio. How's it going? I'm doing a quick search real quick because I think Calamity makes Thunder Zapper Pierce. Let me double check. Thunder Zapper. Its projectile now pierces twice, but it does 2 less damage, but it pierces twice. Whew. Oh, Storm Spear. Hello. How does this mod change Storm Spear? Because surely they must have changed that one too. Storm Spear. Melee speed bonus now apply to projectile fire rate. Sure. I'll rock the Storm Spear. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hello, hello. You hit like a truck. And you move like one too. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell, this area is pretty dangerous. Are you winning? Yes, I am. There's a house over here. Rude. Stractinator? Dang. Oh, but there is a desert medallion in this one. I forget that they can have desert medallions. But, yeah, I am winning right now. I'm doing very well for being in the underground desert in death mode. Let's use Scare Bob. There's a bat statue nearby, which means there's a house nearby. Oh, there's just a chest right here. Oh, It's over this way. Hello. Haven't played Terraria in so long. Maybe I've always been so bad at it. Yeah. Honestly, like, the stuff that you see in this stream might not be accurate with, like, what Terraria is actually like now, considering that I am playing it with mods that make it a lot more difficult. This is mod alright? Yeah. Yeah. I was able to tell that there was a house here because there's a bat statue. Generates naturally here. Also, hello. That is an extractinator. If these were difficult mods or steamer mods, difficulty mods. I do not need this many Stormjaw staves. That's really good, actually. Hold on, where's... That is actually pretty much the exact reason I came here. Now that I have the opportunity, I actually could go mage. That is an option that I have. Save that, because that's going to be really handy. Grab an extractinator too. Mod config, calamity, main config. We're gonna be spending a while doing this, so hold on. Gonna be spending a while doing this, so how have y'all's days been, chat? Got nothing better to be doing? Been doing well, glad to hear, glad to hear. Something that I finally did today, this is related to Silksong. I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry. The class in Homer? Nice. Something that I did today, related to Silksong. Today was the day that I finally hit 100%. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the game stops having more game. It took 44 hours. 44 hours of in-game time, by the way. I really wish that the upgrade for this thing was much sooner than after all the mechs. Hold on. Hard stuck at Mount Faye? Ooh, that's a fun area. Yeah, hope you it's a fun area, but it can also be a bit stressful. So yeah, good luck with that one. Yeah. I enjoyed going through that one. I'm not going to talk about too much for the people who haven't played the game yet, but yeah, so I'd say it's like mid to late game area. That slime just opened a door. But yeah, I've just been enjoying it. Like I've just been enjoying Silk Song. I've been enjoying Silk Song. I honestly like I do want to try my hand at speedrunning it. See, but that's like maybe I'll just do any percent. Maybe I'll even go for true ending. I don't know if I'll stream it. It's turning out to be like a 3.5 hour run. Cause like I'm not gonna say why. Again, it spoiled the game for people who haven't played. Are you a speedrunner? I've speedrun games. I believe I still have a top 300 time for Metroid Dread 90%. And I've also done a little bit of Neon White. I think I have a time for a few other games. Like I did a run of Undertale once. Yeah. I've been thinking about speedrunning Hollow Knight for months at this point, considering just how good I am at the randomizer. Because I do a lot of Hollow Knight randomizers. I'm super excited for Silk Song randomizers, and I might actually not self-extracting action. Yeah, like that's why it's just strumming up a conversation. It's done. Yeah, non-stop. She says before it finishes. 2 diamonds out of over 1,000. Okay. Wasn't too bad. It wasn't. It was just long. Now, I could actually spec into mage. Why do you need to make a loom? Sawmill. Yo, no way. That's the name of the game that we were just talking about? It's Silk. Oh, cool. I can make a diamond robe. Let's try mage out. Now, can you play music with it? It's a great question, actually. Is it Resurrection Butterfly? Does not seem so. You can make music in this game, but can't use silk anything. Why did they change that? Oh, no. That used to cost pink gel. Why did they change Molotovs to regular gel? Might actually be usable now. They were hard nerfed, like... They were hard nerfed in terms of, like, their combat capabilities. But they kept the pink gel in the recipe. Now it just uses a regular gel. Why did they change that? Okay, so let's go ahead and... Oh, this can go further down? If I'm correct, then then I should get a Tim for just this. I don't know if Calamity has another mage set I could use. I could legit use mage early on. Yeah, so fun fact, did you know that you can use Wizard Hat is a part of the there's a set involving gem robes. Involving gem robes and the Wizard Hat, but you might think the Wizard Hat's fairly rare. Did you know that if you wear a gem robe but nothing in your head slot, Tim has a massively increased spawn rate? Dress like Elvis. Honestly, it's just like whatever I have lying around, I guess. Tim should be spawning here. Or soon. Didn't know that? Yeah, it was a change in I think 1.3? Yeah, there was a change where where if you had a Gemro bond but nothing in your helmet slot, Tim had an increased chance. Like it's like triple, I think. Still no mining shirt. I will also accept mining pants. Oh, traveling merchant. I have to see what I have to see what he has. Wow, stopwatch and DPS meter. That's nice. I need goblins. As I use more Minecraft World, but like Terraria's World has always been way more interesting. Yeah. I've also always been more of a Terraria. Honestly, I've been more of a Terraria girl than a Minecraft girl. So much more diversity in terms of biomes and creatures. Yeah. And Terraria has like a stronger sense of progression, but there's still like a lot of building and such. There are some building blocks you don't get until after the final boss. Like actually quite a few. If I don't remember what exactly gets you it, but if you shimmer like something luminite, some like block that's like luminite related, you'll actually get something different depending on the moon phase. I'm guessing this is gonna be like better for like crowds and such. Minecraft's progression feels like it was rushed to meet a release deadline. Can't imagine why. I mean, like, it just Minecraft's progression exists. I can't exactly say much more about it. It exists to let you reach the game's credits. There's not much more to say about Minecraft's progression. Meanwhile, Terraria has, like, Terraria's progression, like, the original final boss of the game was Skeletron. Like, an early game boss. In terms of now. Like, 1.1 changed the final bosses to be like the mechs. 1.2 added Planetara and Golem, and then 1.3 finally added the Moonlord as the final boss, and then in a patch after that, they finally added the game's credits. Actually, this should probably be low enough for Tim. Also, I actually, also, Afriel, I don't know if you were here for this. I did actually figure out what the deal was, somewhat. I somewhat figured out what the deal was for the boulder trap that was all, that like, was blocked by Tim. It did seem like there was some sort of explosion, but I can't tell exactly what kind of explosion it was. There was no trap at the top, but it did feel like a detonator trap, like that. Like that one right there, miss. I remember when Minecraft Final 1.0 was released and then Terraria came out, sold. Honestly, like, that's more than what I can say. Like, the first version of Minecraft that I played was 1.7. Which, yes, it was still a while ago. But it wasn't like the same time frame that you discovered the game. And then Terraria wasn't, and then Terraria, I actually remember a year that was 2014 when I started playing. So only a few years after both games releases, but yeah. Where's the stupid wizard? Hi! Asking you shall receive. Hello, Tim. There we go. Oh, I got a plasma rod too. Cool. Now I have a set. Increased magic crit chance. Also reduce mana cost, 6 and 9. I'm done. Actually, is there an NPC that likes the Demolitionist? That likes or loves the Demolitionist that I have Tavern Keep? Hmm. What are the stylists, actually? Die Trader Pirate. Stylist Die Trader. Wait, no. Stylist Die Trader works with Snow Biome. Teleport Stones or Tito's hair? That's just a texture pack that I have, actually. Normally, they're just, like, little gems. If you've been keeping up with my, if you've been keeping up with my Stardew series, you might remember a little crystal. You might remember like a little crystal that I placed on a pedestal. That's what it looks like, because that's like pretty much just straight out of Terraria. I need like mana regeneration, right? There's a web slinger here? Hello. Web stylist. Hi. So I'm actually going to use the stylus to get the pylon over here, because something that I just discovered: the stylus loves the die trader. It is not nighttime. How did you get out of there? Cavern pylon. Actually, before I forget, may as well get an arcane crystal too. Permanently increases mana regen. So now I have a teleport to the shimmer. Now I just need an extra NPC to move over here, and then I can move these two out and use them for like snow biome. What NPC is currently not being used? There. God, the fact that you're just able to get Shadow Flame, like, this early is, kind of ridiculous. Like, look at that debuff. Look at it! That Eater Souls banner is going to be really nice. The hive tumor somewhere. Ancient Shadow Action. No wait, that's the pants. Oh, really? That was the first gnome I found. And of course, the first gnome I find is, Of course, the first gnome I find now stylist die trader. What do you mean missing a wall? Oh, how did that happen? So gnomes increase your luck stat. There's an actual statistic in this game called luck. When your luck is increased, it increases various like chance-based stuff in this game. Do you know luck is a thing? Yeah, it increases your luck. That's what gnomes do when placed nearby. Similarly to how a bass statue increases your defense. Like right now my defense is at 19. The Bat Statue increases it by 5 from 14. I need to, like, get goblins. Get those gobos. Problem. It's kind of RNG based. Oh, I need to put stars. There. RNG in Terraria, wild. I know, right? I do not have other nature's gifts. Honestly, Thunder Zapper is like gonna be a crazy crowd killer. It's gonna be crazy for crowd control because it pierces twice. Yeah, right now I just need the dang goblins to show up in the first place. So once it becomes daytime... Once it becomes daytime, I am gonna go ahead and, Sorry that it's, like, really dark. Actually, since I have a loom... why not? A little bit of a time save for this one. It's only gonna take a few seconds to become daytime now. Okay then. Sure. No need to grind, because they're coming. They're coming. Also, yes, I do have the texture pack that makes them kobolds. Because of course. Thank you for the hydration reminder. It's always great. It's always great to keep yourself hydrated, I guess. Anyway, goblins. That's something I have to deal with now. Usually takes a second for them to arrive. Oh, they tore down the house. They tore down the doors of the house. Oh, there goes the guide. Yeah. Oh no, the guide, anyway. Kids, I have bad news about the guide. Nah, he was gonna die anyway at some point. On. His death was destined? Yeah, pretty much. How am I alive? I should be dead. How did I live that? Like, I don't know how I lived that. Anyway, Goblin has been unlocked. I just need to go ahead and fight him underground. Now after that, he goes to the snow biome. Stream makes you want to A, revisit these games I haven't played in forever, and B, start streaming again. Honestly, it's fun, but if you can't handle it, don't. It's not worth it if you can't handle it. But if you can, it's honestly really fun. Like focus on yourself, before. Oh. Hold on. Focus on yourself before. Wow, that was fast. That's the wrong thing. I wouldn't be doing it as a gig. I'm not doing it as a gig either. I am doing it for fun. Ah, great. The modifier lottery. But Calamity, does the Calamity fix it up a bit? Yes. Yes, it does. That's one way of doing it. I wasn't even looking at the reforges that I was getting. That's why I did it multiple times in the Plasma Rod. What thunder's ever used in? The Tesla Staff? Armored Shell? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the reforge. I was just hitting a... I was just hitting reforge. If you hit it, if you do it 6 times, you will always get the best reforge. Well, at least by that point. But like, sometimes it'll be before, like it was with Plasma Rod. For accessories, it won't go down a level. Accessories works a bit differently. Once you get like a plus, if you're at like a +1 modifier, once you get a +2 modifier, you won't actually go back to +1, and it does that up until +4. Right. Now let's move the goblin here, because he is going to need to be going over there anyway. I have the armor. I have the... Oh, right. I meant to be doing, grab this, and also put this in there. I really deposited the workshop, didn't I? Okay, well... Oh, I'm also been doing a Rex run while watching in Red Magnete. 4 Reds by stage 3, that's impressive, actually. There we go, Spectre Boots. Oh, you can go through, those. Cool. Like a horseshoe. Yellow horseshoe balloon. ICBM War Bonds, Wake of Vultures Desk Plant? Outside of War Bonds, that holy... Well, War Bonds and Desk Plant, but the other two, oh my gosh, those are good. Kind of... Unfortunately, War Bonds doesn't have a... Unfortunately and thankfully, War Bonds doesn't have a proc chance anymore. They removed that in an update. It used to. It was broken. It's still solid for chunking boss health, though. And ICM is... Wait! Let me double check something. Wait. Let me check something. Not affected by ICBM. Dang. I had to double check if they synergize, because... Yeah. Very sure ICBM doesn't mix with War Bonds, unfortunately. Yeah, that's actually really sad. It doesn't. I would say it should, but honestly, it shouldn't. War Bonds is fairly strong. I want a gnome. And I don't have the deviant. Yeah, I want a gnome. I don't have the deviant. So we are going to be... all for a nice self-damage build, so Death Plant will be useful. For healing, yeah. Wake of Vultures, like, if you've never heard about what Wake... I don't know, I'm guessing you're on your Eclipse climb. I don't know if you know about, Wake of Vult... I don't know if you know about Wake of Vultures on Eclipse 5. If you kill an overloading elite, you lose half your max health, and it's replaced with shield. But when that buff ends, you only get healed half that health. So suddenly you're down a quarter HP. That's one of the reasons why Wake of Vultures is not great. And if you kill a perfected elite with Wake of Vultures, suddenly you're at half health for killing an elite. Which is fine because I'm not on 5 yet. Yeah. I'm curious. How's Wake of Vultures with like the gilded elites? Because I know those have like... Does it automatically spawn the gold spikes from the ground? Does it automatically spawn that? Or does it not? What do I need from here? It does auto spawn it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, I don't have a battle potion, and I can't make one yet. Yeah, because I'm wondering, because that's actually not how, why can't I craft that? What? Why can't I craft battle potions? Oh, because I'm dumb. Also using Elite rework mod, so overloading doesn't give any shields. Instead, it creates a little electric balls around you like the overloading worm, plus the usual 2 strikes effect. Yeah. Hmm. Do actually want to get rid of these sunflowers. The party girl, what the heck? A rover drive. Hello. It's nighttime. The rover drive is the shield, right? It is, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot Lantern Nights are a thing. What is wrong with you? Hopefully I can get the gnomes not too... Hopefully I can get the gnome not too long after morning arrives. The poor owl. Sure, I'll pick these up now. Alright, okay, I was thinking of the Wolfram Battery, because I was like, is the Rover Drive the, It's funny to see that Alice think Bird's Wisdom, they already detected the brightest. I mean... Wise is not the same as intelligent. Also, I am trying to see if I can get a gnome. Spawn. I should be able to see the gnome on my, on the, life analyzer. Should be a rare enemy. They're cute though. They are cute. It's strange looking for a bird, but like honestly, they're absolutely adorable still. Still no gnomes. The only gnome I have ever seen was at night. It was like right there, but it was at night. Ah! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Can the game please spawn a gnome? This is legitimately about to run out. I'm gonna make another battle potion. Got here. Also, wait, I finally have the, whatever it's called. I finally have rocket boots, so I can finally, like, not have to actually worry about, That is a third Finch staff, by the way. Honestly, like, I really hate the, So, Calamity removes contact. Recently, they rolled out an update that, like, removed contact damage from a lot of enemies. Honestly, I kind of wish they didn't do that for slimes. Because it just completely messes up, it completely messes up the radar. Pretty massive change there. Yeah, because if the slime doesn't have a tip box, it like notice no enemies, no enemies. There's clearly 2 blue slimes right there. It makes like trying to get enemies bit unfun. It's like because like it's constantly flickering. It only triggers it when it's like standing still. I'm just gonna move it back over to this. Reliable movement speed items by stage 4. There's a gnome. Oh my gosh, finally. There we go. The gnomes! Let's see if I can get more. Yeah, it'll say gnome on the rare creatures nearby thing. If there is a gnome nearby, which... Yeah, they spawn in those living trees most of all. They can spawn elsewhere, but... They primarily spawn in, like, living trees and whatnot. And them spawning... Like the living wood thing back here, they used to be able to spawn, like... They used to be able to, like, be valid housing for NPCs. They removed that specifically because of gnomes, I think. At the very least, it was to let gnomes spawn. Gonna try and see if I can get more gnomes, but... What do you mean this is a material? Ah, that makes sense. Close the thing! The reason I'm positioned where I am is because, in this precise position, the entire living wood tree is available space for spawning. And so if it chooses to spawn it in that, then I'm pretty sure it has, like, a higher chance to be a gnome. It's like the precise mechanics of just, you know, spawning in general, but... Imagine a slime staff, that would be crazy. Will into existence, wouldn't a slime staff be really cool right now? Yeah, wouldn't it be really cool right now? Worth a shot. Wouldn't a gnome be really cool right now? At the very least, wouldn't a gnome be really cool? Actually, I think I could just place down the gnome. And it'll help with spawn rates for the gnome, because luck. I think. It might not. Don't quote me on that. Because, like, I know luck has an impact on enemy spawns. Oh, I don't have any more, my battle potion ran out. Whatever. Okay, well, now that that's done... Dual efforts as my boss, stage 4. No luck here either. They're brutalness mod. What are they, what's like the Ifrit's horn like in the mod? Sure. More mining speed buffs. Yes. Look at this mining speed. I think it looks like usual. And that's a will-o-wisp based on proc chance. I don't want a natural ice spawn. That's even worse. That's even worse. The monkey's paw curled. Don't be a natural ice sponge. Don't be a natural ice sponge, she said before it was a blood moon. Yeah, y'all gonna see what these are like now. They are everywhere. How did the guy die? Oh. I don't know if y'all heard that. I don't know if that's the fire department or an ambulance or both. I just heard like a couple sirens going down my street. Like not the police siren, the I think it was a fire department. Emergency vehicles of some sort. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but yeah, the dog absolutely hears them too. Shark necklace, wow. You know, live near a hospital and fire department, can I just get used to hearing them? There's a fire department somewhere near where I lived. Also, there was a groom that just died. What in the world is going on? Like, that's like 4 sirens. Money trap is good. A second shark tooth necklace. That'll be useful after Queen B. In case I want a necklace stack. Jeez, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that star. If there were more on the right, it would have completely... It would have completely RKO'd an entire stack of enemies. Something has their attention? Yeah. I hope that whatever it is, You said that! What the heck is going on? Hold on, no. There have been like 7 sirens. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's another one. Oh my gosh. I might just go see if anyone knows what's going on. What the heck? That's a lot, actually. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Like, my older brother is downstairs looking out the window, right? And there's like a bunch of like first responders. You look up above the tree line, there's like a pillar of smoke. Apparently it's a lot less than what was there a bit earlier. So it seems they're taking care of it. But yeah, there's a house that caught fire in my neighborhood. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, before I realized that I would have had to, if I'm talking and then I just stop in the middle of it, that's me like muting myself, because there would have been another siren going past my house. It does not look good, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll be fine. But oh my gosh, that has not happened, at the very least not in a very long time. Oh my gosh. And you're gonna be hearing the dog barking all through the rest of the stream. Again, I'll look. We'll be fine. It seems a bit distant, but yeah. There are a lot of like flashing lights outside. Oh. Shoot, that's rough. Hopefully folks are okay. Yeah. I hope so too. Pretty major fire back in my apartment complex a few years back. Separate buildings. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. The building was collapsed. Yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and put down some banners. Blood zombie. Regular zombie. Dribbler. Should be clearing out a lot more enemies. Yeah. I don't think that's the last time I've seen, like, that many. No. I've never seen that many. Like, in this neighborhood, ever. Like, there have been some pretty serious fires. Like, a few years back, there was a, there was like a tree branch that caught fire on top of like a wire. That was like right across the street from my house. No, thankfully everyone's fine, but thankfully none of the houses were like taken out for that. But it was seriously scary to be staying there like at night with like that kind of thing happening. I just got black lens. Yeah. Ironically enough, that happened on an April Fool's Day. Not this year's April Fool's Day. This year's April Fool's Day had something, believe it or not, remarkable. I have two of them. It had something that actually kind of similar happened as well. Because, this year on April Fool's Day at like 3 in the morning, the smoke detector went off, like in the basement, and yeah, my mom and I had to deal with that. We had to keep the dog outside for a bit. Yeah, I was gonna keep working on the arena, but like can't exactly do that when there are 80 enemies outside. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, 10 to 15 yards away from my building. Ooh, yeesh. Hard at work when a town's worth of enemies are trying to kill you. Yeah. Yeah. It's only another minute of this. I honestly should have just left it rolling. Well, I should have just left the game rolling instead of pausing it, because then we would have been done with this sooner. There's a Bright that died apparently. Really? 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 Are you serious? Goblins! Goblins! Goblins. I just got the notification for goblins. I just want to work on this. I just want to work on my arena. Is that too hard to ask? Is that too much to ask for? Didn't you didn't get a naturalized spawn? Don't tempt the monkey's paw. Do not tempt the monkey's paw. I'm one of these guys once. Once is like a 1 in 6. Twice is like a 1 in 30. This should go a lot easier because I've at least smoothed out a little bit of this arena. Are there any fingers left to curl? It's only curled once. It's only curled once. Don't tempt fate. Goblins may as well be a second curl. The curl only happens when you make a wish, not when it comes true. I will say, Thunder Zapper really good for crowds. Yeah, I suppose so. It's not I suppose so. That's just how it went. In the tale. Like the first wish that the couple made was that the first wish that they made was that they had a bunch of money, but the bunch of money came at the cost of their only son being killed at work, and it coming in the form of like what is it called? Recompense? The second one is that they wish they had their son back, but they came as a terrible knock in the night. Like not terrible knock on the door in the night, and they're terrified. And then the third one, they're like, I wish for this to be undone, and the knock stops. Their son is still gone. They still have the money. I think that's how it went, but if this hypothetical monkey's paw is true, I don't want to wish for anything else. Oh, right, I can actually, not enough villagers near the current pylon. Okay, whatever. Remember the diesel story, so I'll just roll with it. Yeah. Oh, it's the Fearless Goldfish Warrior. But yeah, it's a rare, like, rain enemy in Calamity where, There's, like, this really funny screenshot of someone having a death message. You know how, like, death messages in this game, they usually come from, like, they usually mention which enemy killed you? In that field was Goldfish. Someone has somehow managed to get killed by a goldfish. And so Calamity Mod added a rare rain enemy that's like the Fearless Goldfish Warrior. Drops a tin helmet and a magic dagger in hard mode. Really funny nod. That's a skill? Yeah, yeah it is. Once they add platforms to this thing, as well as like campfires and whatnot, should honestly be pretty good to go in terms of like, yeah. Because like I could just expand this arena outward. This arena I'll probably be using for like, I'll probably be using it for like other bosses. Like I'll probably be using up until like Exomax. Just need to keep expanding it every now and again. Block swap is so nice. Yeah. It's just so satisfying. Legitimately, I think I can actually, like, use this pretty well. Against, King Slime, I mean. Where the heck is my guide? Why is the guide not here? There we go. Why was the guide just not there? May as well go see what's in. May as well go grab the stuff from inside this chest. It's always just this stuff. Right. That'd be the hope? Yeah. I even have the ancient fossil on. That could have been even faster. I'm gonna see what I can do about getting rid of this. I'll just give it a haircut. For now. I'll remove it all, like, later. I'll remove it all later when I need to expand the arena. There we go. A little bit off the top. Nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna notice. Are there any, like... Hold on. Are there any, like, magic accessories I can use in Calamity early on? Let me just double check. Band of Star Power is definitely, like, a main... Like, I could go smash a few orbs. Like, a few more orbs, I mean. Get a band of star power. Turn to mana regen band. Use that. I didn't forget bombs because I kept them in my inventory. Yeah. Another musket. I don't want a musket. I don't want a Vilethorn. I want... I don't want a Vilethorn. I want a band of... I want a band... I want the band! I want the accessory! Going farther away from for this one, because... You know, this one's gonna be the one that spawns Eater. I don't want to... I don't want to spawn Eater. Imagine how Kiara's Ronalds would work in this game. Definitely be a bit interesting. Vilethorn! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It approaches, it approaches. Still none. It's another Vilethorn, by the way. It's just another Vilethorn. What? Another musket. Thanks, game. Much appreciated. There's a band of star power. Oh my gosh. Is that a calamity recipe, actually? That is a calamity mod recipe. What the heck? I never knew that was a thing. There we go. Mana regen band. Let me reorganize my inventory. Gonna do like this. That just looks better. That piercing is so nice. It, funny how it kind of worked out like that. At some point I need to make a fly meal so that I can kill the traveling merchant. Would like another layer above this right now. Kind of wish it wasn't raining, but it's whatever, honestly. I think this size arena would be good for King Slime. Might need another platform for I, and then another 2 platforms for... What's the next boss I would fight in this arena? Slime God? Is it Slime God after I? That feels wrong, but... Well, it'd be both evil bosses. It'd be both of the corruption bosses. And then... So it would be King Slime Eye, and then I think Slime God, and then after that Max. Of course, I removed some like the middle platforms. After, oh nice, I got a rain song. And then I removed some of the middle layer platforms after the none of the wider Zerge of the boss order Calamity. Oh yeah, I forgot Desert Scourge was a thing. That guy's just immune. Flying fish are immune to Shadow Flame? That's such a weird exception. You think that flying fish would be, you think that it'd be able to affect them, but no. Like, they have 40 HP. They're a pre-armament. They're an early pre-armament enemy, and yet they still got affected by Shadow Flame? Such a weird exception, I'm gonna be honest. There we go. It's like, yeah. King Slime is next boss. There's a Calamity boss that's found in the desert. And then it's I, and then there's a mushroom biome enemy, like a mushroom biome boss, and then it's two evil bosses. The first of which being Eater. Like how your Sona looks entirely locked in. It just does that when I look like relatively downward. Eater of Worlds, Hive Mind. If you want to watch me do both Brain of Cthulhu and Perforators, you could go back to my first playthrough where I had a Crimson. Given what you're playing, yeah, kinda. After that, it's Queen Bee and Deerclops. Deerclops is meant to be fought before Skeletron in this mod. And then Skeletron, Slime God, Wall. And then, yeah. Bunch of stuff in, bunch of stuff in hard mode. And note how far down this list goes, and we've already seen Moonlord, the final boss of the game. Moonlord isn't even on the page when I scroll all the way down. So I believe I'm pretty much ready for King Slime. Let me make a Platinum Crown. Thankfully, a change that Calamity makes is that, thankfully, a change that Calamity makes is that if you, is that, like, the boss summons, they actually, the boss summons actually aren't consumable. So that means you have a... like, not consumable. That's a handy change? Yeah! It's a very handy change, considering, yeah. So let's actually take a quick look and see what the deal with. Well, hold on. I have some reforging to do. I'll take warding. There we go. I'd rather not have... Gold squirrel, that's crazy. Where's the gold squirrel? Hi. I'm gonna eat you. Yeah, that's predictive, so I have to jump every now and again. And now... Hold on, actually, before I do this... Yeah, you're seeing that right. Boss bar style, Infernum. Yeah. So if you're familiar with the if you're familiar with Deathmo King Slime, that's what Inferno King Slime is like. Yeah, that's what the other mod does. Most of the changes that you've seen are Calamity. That's an Infernum change. It's so goofy too. Like, of course, they made the first boss a 3-phase fight. 3-phase fight! The first boss! Yeah, this is... Yeah. So now I should be able to get some potions. Mana regen, let's go. Magic power, because why not? Not hiding a second health bar in there? It's not hiding a second health bar. I've already killed Infernum King Slime before. I've killed most of the Infernum bosses. Yeah, so the health bar here shows, like, how much is left in the current phase. Yeah, that's what the mod does. I had an extra iron skin. I need more moon glow. How do I make can I make a staff of regrowth? Yes, I can, but it requires that. 3 damage sources for a boss is pretty wild. That's what you get with a difficult mod for an already tough mod. Yeah, pretty much. There's worse. This is the easy boss. This is the easiest boss. Like, I'm not even kidding you. This is the easy boss. Okay, well. In that case. I don't have a can of worms. Wow. I need more. I would like more Moonglow for mana regen. The alternative for that though is that I have to I could go to the underworld and just smash some pots. I know mana regen and magic power. Oh, I know mana regen, but magic power are both in there. Well, I had endurance, but I have endurance potions actually. Yeah, I want more, uh, that's actually not very useful. Remember, last time I actually got a gold fishing rod. Ooh, a jungle shrine. Uh... Ah, there's that freaking biome. If I had a nickel every time it generated on the if I had a nickel every time it generated on the main path in the jungle, I'd have two. Isn't much, but it's infuriating it's happened a second time. Because it did that last time as well. Wow. Ah! Oh! Uh... I know I have an endurance potion too. I kill this guy, I get bacon. Why does that have, like... Yeah. The heck is that? Thanks. Thanks. Much appreciated, game. Much appreciated. Also, why am I not using the Iron Skin potion? Why can't I not make a swiftness potion? Oh, it requires cacti? King Slime? King Slime? Oh my god, King Slime, please? King Slime? Where are you? Where'd he go? Oh, come on, almost got him, almost got him. Got him. Nice. Oh. Now don't die to the regular slimes after this. You actually get a second relic for this. You get one relic for being either Master or a Vengeance. This is Death Mode. The Blasted Tavad. Look at that! Look at that shader. And then you also get the relic. That's a pinky. From that, I get the saddle. Let's go. Oh, right, solidifier. Because I need to put that here. There we go. First boss down, and that's where I'm gonna call it there. Also, I just realized I can actually, hold on. I just realized I can actually, make this, too. REK, that's radar, but it's also tally counter. Yeah. With that, I am absolutely just gonna call it there. Firstly, want to kill that for more bacon. Oh, there's this too. Oh, right, the lore. I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, give me a second and I'll wrap up stream. Yeah. That is a good spot to call it. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I had a blast returning to Terraria. Let us see who we can raid, since we have plenty of viewers. Love you to watch. Thank you for stream. Yay! It doesn't seem like there are too many people to raid out to. So I'll just wrap it up there. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. I shall catch you all on Wednesday for Stardew, or this Friday for more Terraria. Hope you'll have a lovely evening, or whatever other time zone it is for you. Yeah. See you next time. Goodbye.